asked me if it was an automatic or a stick shift, and I said it's automatic. So he says, "Oh, so you have the Allison 6 something blah blah blah." I'm like, yeah, that's my transmission and a cat engine. And he said that thing will go 1,000,000 miles.
Yeah.
So
tell us a little bit about your bus.
Her name is Birdie. She's a bluebird. 2006, 29 feet long. She was a school bus for a while, so she came with a stack of maintenance records.
And so, did you do the build on it?
No, it was turnkey all the way.
Wow, that is nice.
It was nice because I just didn't. I mean, the thought of doing a build sounds like so much fun, but also I didn't have the energy.
Where are you from?
I've been in Alaska for the last 30 years. I was born and raised in Washington.
Well, let's take a look around then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a log cabin in Anchorage.
It looks like a cabin.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
It has a little wood stove.
Yeah, right.
Which
there.
I haven't used yet. I love wood heat, but I just really haven't had a need for it, and have a diesel heater.
Right.
So that's much easier. Just push the button.
So, boy, it is. He did a really great job in here.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah, he's got reflectix underneath all this, and he was embarrassed because the wood had shrunk. He said, I should have waited. I should have, aged it before I put it up there. Now all this silver shows. I'm like, I don't even care. I love it.
Yeah, I'm assuming these are the seats.
These, original seats.
Original seats. Mm-hmm. And he's got you a nice table.
Yep, got a nice table. Got amazing storage, really.
Really, yeah.
And he'd had a cat in here before, so he has a door here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Perry's area.
Nice.
Got my little water heater there.
On-demand water heater.
Water heater.
Well, here's your sink and a lot of food prep. If you're a cook, this is heaven.
I am a cook, and usually Perry's food is right up there at the end, so that's kind of his end of the counter. But still, it's plenty. I love these two. He built these drawers. They're deep.
They are.
Tall.
Yeah. And your seating area.
Yeah, it doesn't get a lot of use from me. The cat likes that spot over there. You can tell by the cat hair on the blanket.
Yeah.
But also when we're moving, I can put things on there and it doesn't slide off.
And a bathroom?
No, well, the bucket.
There it is.
There it is. I have the little pine pellets for those emergency cases where I don't have a bathroom. I have these compostable bags that fit perfectly in there. And wipes.
And showering? You just wet wipes? And
There's a shower at the park, and there was a shower at my son's house and stuff, so that's what I do. This is a shower. I use it for storage, but you're welcome to come look. So see, he's got a shower there. Mm-hmm. And if I could find the right type of plug, I could use it. I could actually take a bath.
Nice big storage cabinet here.
Yeah. I mean, the shelves were already built. He had some kind of homemade wood bins that were just entirely a waste of space. And I had all these baskets in this old fruit box in my home. And we just jengaed it together. And then this is my diesel heater down here.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. That's a nice big bed. Oh, of course, the bus is 8 foot wide, so you got storage at the end, too.
Oh, yeah.
So you're retired on Social Security?
Yep.
And do you mind if I ask you how much you're making on Social Security?
No. I'm making $1,300.
Yeah, that is not very much. That would barely pay for an apartment in Anchorage. So you're able to live on kind of in a mansion for $1,300 a month.
Kind of in a mansion.
And live and go and travel anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal.
Cabin on wheels.
Yeah, cabin on wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then the packed refrigerator.
Yeah.
And then my solar stuff is back there, which, like I said, I still don't really know anything about solar, except I got these batteries down here. Unfortunately, this shelf comes out, so I don't have to try and move those batteries. I just have to take this stuff off, pull the shelf out, because I got to check water in those.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful home.
I love it. It's been very comfortable. It's been very reliable.
So we're here in Quartzsite, of course, and you have moved into an RV park.
Yes.
And so you're going to be in the RV park over winter?
Yep, through March.
Through March, and then you will travel, just like probably most of us do.
There's so many retired truck drivers in the park. So you go, oh, I used to drive truck. I don't know how many times I've heard that. And the last guy was like, looking at me, he goes, oh, you got those are good tires, and asked me if it was an automatic or a stick shift, and I said it's automatic. So he says, oh, so you have the Allison 6 something, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, that's my transmission, and a cat engine. And he said that thing will go 1,000,000 miles.
Yeah.
So I hope to live in it a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, even if I decide that I want to put it on a piece of property.
Yes.
For me, it's perfectly comfortable. And for my energy levels and stuff, this is all the house I want to be cleaning and maintaining.
What was the motivation to live in a bus?
Well, the money, or the lack of income, the small amount of income, and how to make that stretch goes better in a home on wheels than in a sticks and bricks.
Right.
So the side door.
Oh, you have a side door.
Side door, so you can see my piles in here. And that's the diesel, the extra diesel in there that I hate having to get out and use.
For the diesel heater.
The diesel. And this is apparently if you want to wash your feet off or something outdoors.
Well, you probably set up an outside shower.
Yeah, I could. Really easily. I don't have
just a shower tent.
Any shore power out here. I can't plug in. I have an extension cord if I need it.
That's really all you need.
Yeah. And then this is just, so there's my batteries. This is the bus batteries. And then this big old beast. You ought to see me washing windows.
Yeah.
But it's got a footstep there and a handhold there. So I put one foot up there, put another foot over here on the tire, and just get up there with me. Spend a minute though.
Yeah.
I like it though because I was like, how am I ever going to reach anything in this engine? But the way that the hood lifts, and it's just walk in.
It's very accessible.
And then climb up. I have to climb up on something to reach the
dipstick.
Coolant. The coolant. So the dipsticks are over here. I'm still, I think I was born part goat. Still sturdy on my feet. Can still climb up onto things.
Right.
My balance is still good. So yeah.
Nice.
That's my girl.
So if there's anyone out there thinking, boy, that's so adventurous, I could never do that. Do you have any advice for them?
Oh, of course you can. You can. I mean, it's all doable. It's scalable to what you can do.
Right.
You don't have to have a big bus. I love the big bus. But yeah, it's scalable to what you can afford, what you can manage for, maintenance and upkeep and stuff. And it's fun. It's a learning curve. It was, there's been nerve-wracking moments, but they were just mostly up here.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
I would just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
That's the best advice of all, isn't it?
Yeah.
For nearly everything in life.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Hopefully it'll work out great, and if it doesn't, then you'll have a memory you'll treasure the rest of your life.
Yeah. The park had a bicycle that somebody had left last year and gave it to me to use. He said, use it while you're here. Just give it back before you go. I have a 1-speed bike that I can get around town on, but there's fortunately not very much in the way of hills.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Great. Great. Well, Beth, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. It's remarkable. The guy you bought it from did a remarkable job, and I'm
grateful to him every day.
Yeah, really.
Once in a while I send him a text saying something along that line.
Yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, folks, I'm sure you've been inspired by Beth's story. If so, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.